Yes guys, we're back with another video doing here on the channel today. What better way to spend your Wednesday than watching a Racing to Glory video. Since the last video nothing's happened because there's been no games. As I said before on the last video, if you haven't seen that, go watch that. We've got a friendly against Ascot United U18s behind closed doors, and then we have the big last game of the season against Colliers Wood. And yeah, I mean, we'll get straight into it. There's no need to sort of mess about and do some talking and that. Let's just get straight into it. The team putting out today to hope to pick up the victories. Funnel in goal. We have Kavanagh, Annabelle, Schumann and Dearman at the back. We have Emberson from the under-21s in central midfield with Southam and Tamplin. We have Bonnet, Johnson and Kelly on the wings and Sturdy up front. And yeah, I mean, we'll get into this one. I mean, it's just, you know, it is what it is. We just go out there with, you know, as the assistant manager there says, with clear minds, and you know, there's no need to sort of worry or be panicked. It's just play the game, and yeah, that's about it really. I think, you know, it's I don't know. I think at the end of the day, we know that it's in our hands to win second place. It's in our hands. All we have to do is win the next game against Colliers Wood, and we're through. We've done it, no matter what Egham do. So yeah, we want that second spot. We're doing, obviously, I'll just repeat again why we're doing a couple of friendlies between the last two games of the season, is because I recorded last Wednesday's video on the same day that I'm recording this video. So what I wanted to do was, as you know, as there's more levels, there's more leagues, it takes longer to do like the pre-season and the summer break bit. So I wanted more time to do that. So I recorded last Wednesday's video on the day that I released it, and I then did this video on the same day, and scheduled it for a week later. So then it gives me, say, a couple of weeks to do the pre-season, all them bits, before I record another Racing to Glory video, because as well I've got Tranmere and Saving the Tigers as well. So I just want to give myself more time to do the pre-season and that, and you know, it gives me a bit more time as well to focus on the other saves as well. We're 2-0 up at the moment. We've just got a third that's been disallowed for offside, and that is tight. That's a close call, but you know, it's been given. Sturdy got the first, Southam with the second. This is probably Glenn Southam's last performance as a footballer. He's retiring at the end of this season. He is on our coaching staff at the moment. I don't know if he will be next season. So many things change. Like, we have had so many players come and go this season due to the fact that like the non-contract offers and that. I think within the next couple of seasons, I definitely want to get to a point where, or I don't know how long it will take, but get to a point where we can go semi-pro, so I can offer part-time contracts, so you know, other teams can't just come in and pinch our players. But obviously at the moment we're in the sort of level 10 of English football, and that's just not really, that doesn't work. The under-18s have just got a very, very good goal. Collins, I mean, he should have been tackled. It was poor defending really, but it was a great strike once he gets it off on the edge of the area. And yeah, we're happy. I was about to say we're happy with that. You know, you can't really do much about a good shot like that. The bit before we should do better, but once he, you know, gets the shot off, there's nothing we can do when it's a fabulous strike like that. And yeah, we'll go in at 2-1. It's going to be an interesting second half. See what the under-18s can do. But yeah, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. We're doing this. I said, let me know in the comments if you like the fact that we've split them up, or you don't. You don't like the fact that we've done a couple of in-house friendlies. The only reason we do the in-house friendlies is like all the other teams, the season's still going on, so they're not going to accept friendly proposals when, you know, they're in the middle of the season sort of thing. Why are they showing it again? They're just showing it's not offside. I mean, that's a fantastic goal. That is a fantastic strike. But, you know, I mean, if we lose this game, I'm not going to be too fussed. We're going to bring Joshua Batten on, who is a under-23 player for Tamplin. And we're going to bring Duncan Faulkner on, who is also an under-23 player, who you might remember from our first season. He was a first-team player during the first season. Bring him on the wing for Kelly on that left-hand side. And, yeah, so it's technically, you know, we've got three under-23 players in the sort of team that's going to sort of finish the game. They've just hit the post, or the crossbar, should I say. This is an absolute madness what's happening here. Under-18s are playing out of their skin. Well, either that or we're just playing absolutely dreadfully. I think it's probably a bit of both, really. But yeah, I mean, we're coming towards the end of the game now. Schumann should have done better there, put it over the bar. But yeah, I mean, I think we've got to keep an eye, make sure everyone's doing okay, keep an eye on the players and that. You have the massive game in like 2 days' time. Sturdy gets disallowed for offside. Well, not disallowed because he didn't score, but the whistle goes for offside is what I mean. And yeah, that's madness really from our under-18s, only getting a 2-2 draw then, fair play. And it wasn't good enough, we should be winning, but it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I mean, we will be back in literally just a second with the massive game against Colliers Wood that decides our season. Because if we finish second, I mean, the board, I'll just have a little look at what the board wanted. They wanted in either the top 2 places. We finished second, that's done. They wanted the first preliminary round, no, the first qualifying round, and we was knocked out in the preliminary round of the FA Cup. We did dreadful in that. They weren't happy at all with that. They wanted the 4th round of the Bill-based FA Vase. We got to the 4th round, so they can't really complain about that. And this wasn't important, the combined counties Premier Cup, which we got to the quarterfinals. But this is huge. We finished second. They can't complain. We're at the moment C-, which isn't ideal. But if we finish second, then I'm hoping that should sort of bump up maybe a grade or 2, maybe a B- or something. Because, you know, we've done, in the competitions, we've done 2 of 3. We've completed 2 of 3 of what they wanted, so they can't, I don't know. But they could do anything, to be honest. But yeah, like I said, we're back in just a few seconds with the game against Colliers Wood, the final game of the season. Yes, as I said, we'll be back with the second game of the video against Colliers Wood. The main game of this video, to be fair, where we can hopefully, fingers crossed, we can pick up the second position in the league. The team putting out there today to hopefully do that is Dyche in goal. We have May, Tuman, Cullinane, De Bird and Dearman at the back. We have Bolton, Wild and Cripps in central midfield. We've got Wallalasson on the right, Kelly on the left and Owusu up front. And yeah, I mean, hopefully we can, get the win today and get our position that we want in the league, and then we'll be, hopefully ending the season on a high, really. But yeah, I mean, obviously the league's already out of play, and that is what it is. You know what I mean? Egham have got a game on the 4th. I think everyone's got a game on the 4th except us, which I don't really know how has happened. I think there's got to be someone else on 40. How are we the only team on 40 games? That is what I don't understand. But yeah, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Their man's just been sent off. One of their players has been sent off, so that's good. I mean, I'm really getting confused. How is we the only team on 40 games? Everyone else has played 39. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We can't change it or anything. I can't really work out why that is, to be honest. But not to worry. But yeah, I mean, things are going well in this game. They've had a man sent off, so that we're playing against 10 men, which sometimes makes it harder for the team with 11 men. Owusu with a good chance, but it was a good tackle in the end. But yeah, we seem to be dominating the game without scoring, which seems to be the way it has been going at the moment. Owusu puts it past the post. He probably should score there, Christian Owusu. But yeah, I mean, at the moment things are going fine. We're drawing. Egham are drawing, so there's no points being gained on us yet. They just had another man sent off. Egham are now losing, to be fair. We've now got an injury. Waller Lassen's got injured, so he's going to have to go off for Waters. Waters, should I say, not Waters. But yeah, half time, we're playing against 9 men for the second half. And Egham are losing their game, so it means that a draw is enough at this point for us to get that second spot, which is what we need. After the absolute embarrassment, as I'm saying that, Owusu's gone and scored, and there we go. Danny May with the assist, and that's Christian Owusu's 20th goal of the season. It was whipped in from Danny May first time. It was cleared from the header from the defender. They obviously didn't switch on again because it was crossed straight back in, and Owusu scored. But yeah, after the absolute embarrassment of the saving the Tigers, what's happened in saving the Tigers save, I think it's only right that we get second spot here. And yeah, a good way to finish the season. I think we know that, saving the Tigers, it's been tough, but yeah, I mean, we're just going to have to see what happens with that on Friday. But yeah, at the moment, racing to glory, we're getting that second position. There we go. There's the win, the 1-0 win. And that is the season over. Why we haven't got a game and everyone else has one more left, I don't know, but it doesn't matter. We've got enough points. We can't be caught from Egham. So yeah, very, very happy. And yeah, I mean, a good way to sort of end the season. It's going to be very different next season, I think, with the team. It's going to be very, very different. I mean, we've got up to C. I thought it was going to go up to at least a B-, but we've got the C. Competitions, 60%, 38%, 50%, 50%. So, would I say it's been a successful season? I don't know. Yeah, I think Jersey Bulls have just absolutely dominated. How have we played 40 games and everyone else has played 39? That doesn't make mathematical sense. That is crazy. Hang on a minute. There's 21 teams in the league. So there should be 42 games. Why have we only played 40 games? That makes no sense. Why we're all playing 40 games when there's 21? Okay, yeah, I've just completely embarrassed myself in my maths. That is correct. 20 teams. So you play 20 home games, 20 away games. Yeah, I've just completely embarrassed myself there. I'm getting confused because we've played 40 and everyone else has played 39. Literally. No, it's not like anyone's played 38 or something. Like, that doesn't make any sense. There's 19 teams left. Oh, I don't even know. I don't care. Basically, I'm happy with the season. We'll go again next season. Hopefully, this is tough to get out of this division because you have to finish top of the table. And 2 seasons now. Does it sort of say where we finished last year? If we go into the club info. So this season we finished... That's not this season. That's last season. Last season we finished second. This season we finished second. It's been very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. It's going to be to get out of this division. Hopefully we can. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously, we'll be back with the first game of the season next year. Hopefully, a more successful season. But I'm happy with how it's gone this year. Hope you have enjoyed the season and this video, but also the season. And I'll see you next time for another video. Cheers, guys.